So this week, we're gonna invert our thinking and talk about all the things that suck about new construction. And here's why. We're constantly sharing our oozing passion about what's great about new construction. So let's not just give you the highlight reels, let's give you the stuff that sucks too. What do you think?
I like it. Let's pull the curtain.
Pull the curtain. Dylan, pull the curtain and cue the music. The first thing that chaps my arse, if you don't mind me saying so, on new construction, especially on the builder side, but also for our clients, is all that's involved with approvals, site plan approvals, building permits, regulatory involvement with the county or the city. These things take time. And so what happens is we meet you and you get all excited, or you meet your builder and you get all excited, you sign a contract, you have your plans, you have your design, you have your colors selected. And now we submit to the county and we get to wait 30 days, 45 days, 60 days for permits and approvals, right?
Yes, it takes forever, it feels like.
Yeah, it's an excruciating process, and it's a Debbie Downer because like probably for the months prior, you've been like looking at lots and looking at models and meeting with, you know, agents and selecting things, and all the fun stuff's kind of out of the way, and now you just gotta wait like a couple months for the project to get kicked off.
Totally. Yeah, that definitely is hard because you're just like sitting there waiting and it doesn't look like anything's happening, but there's actually a lot going on behind the scenes. So
yeah. What you got?
Kind of along that vein, patience. You literally just have to have patience. So if you don't have patience, just find it somewhere, put a patience hat on or put your patience pants on, but it's gonna take time. I mean, if it's time to clear your lot and it's been raining for 2 weeks, that's a 2-week delay. If foundation, if it's raining, rain, you basically don't want it to rain.
Not until you're dried in.
Right, yeah. And then you have driveway and all of that. So weather delays can really, really suck because we're talking about things sucking.
Yeah. So the first two basically were like, it's gonna take a while and it's gonna require patience. So, you know, just think about that. Third one is it's gonna cost more comparatively to buying an existing home. So that's like just a fact. So if you're comparing, it's not apples to apples, it's more like apples to caviar. But you know, if you're looking at, let's say, a 3,000 square foot on 2 acres in like Isle of Wight County, you could probably, where we're at, you could probably pick up a resale in the 500 to 550 arena, and you're probably gonna pay $650 for the same house in new construction. So there is a bit of a premium, and you probably can't help yourself but sell new construction.
Right, there's so many good things about that, and that's not what this video is about. So I'm like holding myself back from being a little optimistic.
Stay negative.
Negative. So of course we build in the city, but we also build in the country. And in those areas, there's no city. But with a septic system comes some maintenance. So about once a year, you have to have someone come by and pump it, or you want to just make sure that you're keeping it well maintained so it doesn't break down on you, because that would really, really be terrible. So that is something to keep in mind. There is some maintenance to go along with that. But then again, you don't have, I can't help myself but be positive, you don't have a city water bill or sewage bill. So, you know, there's ups and downs.
There's trade-offs. Yeah. Next would be fluctuating costs. Now, hopefully you have a builder that does their level best to ensure that there is a contract price in place, and you know, you're only getting price revisions for change orders, but occasionally there are things that are just completely unforeseen. COVID is a great example, and COVID's an extreme example, but within a few months you saw cost of goods and cost of materials skyrocket. So like we had clients at that time, their lumber package originally was like $38,000 to $40,000. Because of the shortage of materials and shortage of available labor, the price has doubled, and there's no way that a builder can eat that, you know, doubling of cost of materials in a scenario like that, all of his or her own. So there are scenarios, outlier scenarios, hopefully, but there are times where there's going to be unforeseen costs, and a lot of times that has to do either with dirt, available of materials, or availability of labor. So hopefully there are things in place to mitigate it, but it is something to be prepared for.
All right, next up would be yard maintenance. So it's new construction. So your land or your yard, your property has been disturbed in the very recent past. And so everything's brand new. You've got a new yard, you've got new grass seed, you've got new flower beds. And with all of that comes some extra maintenance. You know, when you move into a existing home, there's typically a nice landscape there and you've got grass and such. But when you seed for a new construction, you're gonna have to continue to seed your yard so that more grass comes in a little thicker. And that's just not something that a lot of people think about.
Yeah, so, and it may not always look beautiful. You know, your builder is probably gonna have some beds, some mulched beds with flowers and shrubs and try to create some stabilization in the yard. But depending on what season it is, it's gonna be very hard. Like, you know, in the dead of winter, you're not gonna get grass to grow. And in the 100-degree heat summer in Virginia,
Kill the seeds.
yeah, they just burn up unless you're installing irrigation. And then you can bring in sod, but then you're also gonna need irrigation. So there's a lot of factors. The yard may not be that dreamy yard that you're hoping for. There are things, you know, if you invest some money in proper landscaping and stabilization early in the process, you can do a lot to help yourself with the yard, but it might take you a full 4 seasons to get the yard the way you're really wanting it to look. So in the spirit of Rachel, in like unrestrained positivity.
I can't help myself.
So you think that new construction outweighs all those negativities?
Oh, absolutely. Right? There's so many pros to that, and I'm sure we've probably done like 5 videos about those things, and you could go back and rewatch those. Being able to design your home and put your handprints all over the house there's nothing else like it, and you probably would never want to live in a resale again.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's true. Once you do it, you don't normally go back. We've never had a client that built a house and then didn't build their next house. So it's kind of wild. So it's, you know, we like to fancy ourselves as people that help people live more inspired lives, right? That's like part of why we got into building, is to help people live a life where you're more well-rested and you feel more creative and you love the spaces because you designed them, right? So like the benefits of customization and zero competition, by the way. When you're meeting in a builder and you're pricing out a home, you're not competing against 3 other buyers that want the same home because the home is unique to you. There's virtually zero maintenance costs because everything's new and it's to your liking and your specifications. There's low energy costs. There's make your friends jealous factors. There's living life more fun and more inspired factors. So all those things add up. You know, if you're talking about apples to oranges or apples to caviar, $100,000 difference, to us, it more than justifies the price difference because you're going to simply love where you live more.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. We're Jonathan and Rachel Beasley with 757 Building Company, where we exist to be a force for good by building lasting relationships
And crafting forever homes.
See you next week.